you're a neutral party in his from his perspective,
Yeah.
so you don't have anything to worry about there.
Is
Yeah.
that brain bug? Is
Yeah.
agnostic?
Yeah. Well, I always refer to myself as an atheist, but I'm okay with being called agnostic because I'm okay with saying I don't know about most things. That's how we all should be, right? If we don't know, we don't know.
No, I 100% agree. And, like I was saying earlier, I've known John it's been about 3 years, right, John? I think right
Yeah,
about that.
probably about 2 years.
Two,
Yeah.
2 or 3. But, I was into this stuff, these debates and stuff pretty hardcore at a time, making my own videos. But I'm telling you, 5 months ago, as a Christian, I couldn't tell you where I was going to go. And, I was in computer science. I had just moved in with that's my ex now, last December. But I tell you what, there's like 3 days straight where nothing mattered to me, nothing at all until I knew that answer. And, I took philosophy, I've taken all kinds of things. And I'm telling you, when the Holy Spirit came on me, there is no doubt in my mind of what happened. What happened. There's no doubt in my mind of Jesus and God being real. There's nothing that you could tell me or say that would change my mind on that. And I've been in a Baptist church my entire life. You know, I've believed, not believed, was unsure, and after what took place, I'm just telling you, there's just no doubt in my mind. There's not a single ounce of doubt in my mind that
But
Jesus
isn't
Christ died on the cross and rose 3 days later, because that's what I had to believe in. And that's the gospel. You have to believe that Jesus did that, and he didn't just die on the cross. It's, do you know why he died on the cross? And it's not just, he didn't just die for me or John or, all the prissy people, all over, that are, quote unquote Christians or not. He died for everyone. It says for all mankind, for all Gentiles, for everyone, for you, Brainbug, Midnight, uh, Caffey, and whoever, Gur, Mana, or whatever, everyone in this
but
chat right now.
well
Close enough.
Jesus
isn't
Christ died and paid for every single sin that day. He doesn't die every single day. He died the one time for all sin. And that's the key, guys. I tell you as truthfully as I can that until you believe that, until you truthfully believe that Jesus Christ died on that cross for everyone, it doesn't matter what you've done. I don't care what you've done. I've done worse. I guarantee you I've done worse. I was in the Marine Corps. I was in the Battle of Fallujah. I was an alcoholic for over 10 years. I've been on pain pills that, I'd gotten off of just recently. I have done some messed up things. I have destroyed people's lives. I have done some really bad things. But none of that matters. None of that matters. Nothing you can do matters to God more than you believing in him and believing in his son. That is the gospel. I mean, we can have a debate all day about, skepticism. And this is why Paul says in the scriptures that theology is almost a waste of time, because you can get lost in a logical fallacy really quick. Skepticism brings you to that logical fallacy, and that's Satan, right? Satan comes in, you hear the gospel, and you start to believe it, and then he comes in and rips it out, because what happens? You get skeptical. You say, well, no, what about this? Well,
excuse me.
go ahead.
Didn't isn't that kind of contradictory to saying that we don't know? What you just
I'm
said.
not saying I don't know. I'm telling you 100% factual that
No.
Jesus Christ
I
did.
know. But Brain Book said, well, it's good to say that when we don't know something, you agreed with him but then but to me it just seems like a contradiction. But then you say that that nothing anyone can say will convince you otherwise, which is fine. You know what I mean? After hearing,
There's no contradiction. There's no contradiction. He's saying he knows. That's it. Period.
Exactly.
Well, no, there's
what
a
Kathy's saying
problem.
right there. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Conflict. Can I ask you a question?
Who's speaking? I can't see.
Oh, sorry. This is Pine
Creek.
Nobody's showing their face, so I thought I wouldn't either.
Okay, that's
fine. When you said I think you said there's nothing that would change your mind.
Absolutely nothing.
What would you say to an atheist who says there's nothing that would change their mind, that God is real, Jesus
Good
Christ
question.
I would tell them that they're 100% wrong.
Okay, Conflict, I'm going to tell you you're 100% wrong. Now what?
And that's fine.
Then we just
and
go our
you can
separate
hold
ways?
that belief. Yeah, me and you, if that's how you want to stick to it,
no, that's the way you want to stick with it, right?
Yes, that's how I'm going to stick to it.
So what if you were wrong?
I'm not wrong.
But what if you were?
I'm not.
But what if you were? How would you figure that out?
Pine Creek. Were you there? Were you there at my house with everyone that was there
and
experienced what I experienced? Well, no, this isn't hypothetical, gentlemen. This is reality. This is what happened to me. This is called a testimony.
You're right. Can your testimony that what you experienced have actually happened to you, but yet you misattributed it?
No.
Now, what would you say to a Mormon who says that what they experienced is real? You weren't there that night.
I can't talk for a Mormon. I can talk from my experience.
I am asking you, what would you say to that Mormon who's entirely convinced that the Book of Mormon is true because of what they experienced one night?
Again, I can't speak for a Mormon. I can speak to
I'm
about
asking,
my testimony.
I mean, I'd like to know what he'd experienced if he'd share, but I don't think that's going to happen.
I'm asking you, what would you ask that person? Because they don't believe the truth, correct?
I don't know what they believe. Again, yeah, that's like you asking me what a Muslim believes or a Hindu believes.
What is truth?
I'm not here to defend Muslim religion or Hinduism or anything else. I'm here to defend Christianity. I'm here to defend.
But in order to defend Christianity, don't you have to first help that person realize that their current beliefs might be in error?
No, I can give them the gospel, right? You can believe the gospel, you can believe my testimony, or you don't. And that's the sad truth. And I'm not here to blow smoke up your butt. I'm not. I'm not going to sit here and give you 100,000 different scenarios. I'm going to tell you exactly what happened.
Fair enough.
See what I'm saying?
I'm hearing
don't take me the wrong way either.
Well, can you?
So conflict. Hang on.